It's me, it's Johnny Boy, I'm back again. Please don't think that I'm arrogant and over the top. I'm here to help, and though I need some help myself this evening. I'm actually going out to do a bit of investigation, or investigating rather, and the investigating is, we had a telephone call last week of Trading Standards, okay? And Trading Standards has said that they had a complaint about us at an address up in the Welsh Valleys, and the fact is that we haven't been up the Welsh Valleys for, well, I can't even remember, but apparently this work took place recently, and don't know how to go about this. They have some sort of disability as well, and they've been down to our house. They've told the Trading Standards, and I actually have security gates, and they couldn't get in through the security gates. They asked the neighbours to something to let them in. There's a bit of confusion about all this at the moment. The Trading Standards know that we haven't even been that way, but somebody's been using our leaflet, and apparently these contractors that took the leaflet to back off these customers of some sort, and took it back off them, and went off with their money. So now tonight we've started to have a bit of abuse on our YouTube account, and it's not, I find it a little bit amusing, but a little bit perplexing that the Trading Standards, if it is them, that hasn't gone back to them and said, look, you know, I don't think it's this company, you know. If it was us, they'd be taking, well, we haven't even been anywhere near there. There's no evidence of us being there. Only our leaflet. Now, I don't leave leaflets in shops or anything. I'll give them to a customer, a flyer, when I arrive. It's been a long time since I've posted leaflets, probably when the kids were younger, or if we were working in an area the last couple of years, a couple of guys that had worked for me, they would always do a leaflet drop. But I haven't been in this part geographically for many years, so we're going to get to the bottom of it tonight in some fashion. And you could be saying to yourself now, why does John think that the comments on the YouTube account has anything to do with this? Well, there are a few indicators and a little bit of evidence to suggest that it could be these people. All right, so I need to investigate that. I'm going to find out about it. I'm going to go up now, and I'm going to be polite. There's a couple of ways I could go about this. I could say, well, you know, I've understood you've had some landscaping work done recently, and it wasn't very good, etc., etc. Not necessarily tell him who I am at that point, just so that I can get the information. Because the fact is, if I tell them who I am, they may think that I actually sent people there, but I haven't. I haven't sent no one there at all. So it's all a bit perplexing. It's all a little bit frustrating. Alison's not happy about it. Alison being my wife, and it's not good. You know, to be honest, when people comment that on a YouTube video that I've laid a cross joint, or that I haven't put a slurry mix on the back of a slab when I've laid a slab, that's not bad at all. People can say that, you know. The fact is, slurry mix and cross joints are on the British standard, but that's by the by. That's another story. I'm not going to get into that sort of thing. And if people want to comment, they're entitled to say that. Okay, they're entitled to say about the size of a slab. If I'm laying it in a certain way, that's fine. That's no problem at all. But when something like this, when somebody starts posting those sorts of comments, you know, it can be really detrimental to you as a company. So it's not good at all. So we have to get to the bottom of this, and I just hope that it all goes well and we get it sorted. So watch this space. What we're going to do is, as I arrive, what we're going to probably do is maybe record as I go to the house. I've got my son with me now. He'll be able to film it, me going to the house, to ensure that we have some sort of evidence and some sort of recourse, because people could phone the police in this situation. I don't know. But it's got to be sorted. Well, we found the house. It's not this house. It's back up there, so we're not going to expose anybody. But I'm going to go and have a look. I'm going to introduce myself, and let's just hope that this is the right place and we get this resolved. We are back in the car. I just spoke to the neighbour, and the neighbour there's a few indicators that there could be a problem here. But I've knocked on the door, and I've seen the curtains twitch, the blinds twitch, and eventually they came to the door. And well, they come to the door because they see me, so they couldn't back out. The lady come to the door. The gentleman wouldn't come to the door, and they were a bit confused. And that's what we've been told, that they are people that get a bit confused. And apparently I looked a little bit like them with a woolly hat on. So, but I haven't been to this part of Pontefraith or Blackwood in probably 25 years. I haven't been up here at all. I haven't done the job. I haven't been near this job. The neighbour said that he hasn't even seen me here. They've had some work done and they're not happy about it. Now, on the abuse that we were having from the subscriber, it's got their name and it had a religious connotation of some sort. And no sooner than I arrive here, in the window there is a lots of religious sayings, but they said that they haven't contacted me. It's just, that's a coincidence. All this is adding up to a load of bullshit, to be honest. I never swear on videos, but it's not good at all, because what they're doing is wrong. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to drop down into the police station and make them aware of what's been going on. I'm actually at Blackwood Police Station now, and the reason I'm going to do this is because I just spoke to these people, and it's clearly, I haven't been near the place, I haven't done it. I haven't been anywhere near their property whatsoever, and the neighbour hasn't even seen me up there. And apparently they've already been down to our house and trying to get in through the gates and all this sort of thing. And apparently, they're a bit crackers. Hi there, good morning. It's Johnny Boy, and we're back on the project. It's going to be the last day now. Because we're off to Chelsea tomorrow, and we'll start building on Friday. I'm really lucky and really fortunate and looking forward to that. So we've had a real week of highs and lows, and this is the result now of the mistaken identity. I've explained a little bit about it on the videos, but trading standards are going out to see these people today, and we actually seen the police last night, and didn't have to give a statement. We didn't have to explain nothing to them. We clearly weren't over there. Police never even asked that, and to be fair, because they obviously trading standards don't believe that we were out there either, you know. And this client is clearly, apparently, they have problems, and as it's turned out, their carer, okay, they have a carer, and the carer had looked through the internet and decided that we were the ones that done the job, though they never seen us. And I actually went up and seen these people, as I said, and I spoke to them, and I hadn't been there, not at all. So anyway, the police come out last night, they went up and seen them, and they come back and seen us and had a chat to us and explained to them that they cannot be posting things about us on YouTube or any on the social medias, because it's classed as malicious content and it's not good at all. And it's just not fair, and it's just left for Alison and myself to pick up the pieces now and try and get going with this, and hopefully try and turn a negative into a positive. And I will, by hook or by crook. That's a funny saying, isn't it? By hook or by crook, we will. And but it's annoying, it's frustrating, and it's the, you know, the time that you don't want to be given to this is just time consuming, and it sucks the energy out of you. Not good at all. So got to be careful about, you know, I post a lot on the internet, and you know, we have to put our address out there in places, and that's what you have to do, because if you want to be part of, you know, Google places, you've got to put your address on there, and even with yellow pages. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to be held accountable. Even Companies House, it's in the public domain, your address and who you are and where you are. So that's it. Hopefully this will be the end of that, and let's move on. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you are enjoying the videos, just trying to share what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. I am listening to you guys and you girls out there, and if you've got any advice on how to improve what I'm doing, say. I take it in my stride. I really appreciate everything you do. Thanks very much. See you soon.